All right, welcome back everybody to more Silversong. Bookkeeping, I don't think I have any updates, so we can get right into the session and my little recap beforehand. You paused Revenge of the Sith for this? I can add a few lightsaber battles to this session if that helps.
I mean, yes.
So, previously on Silversong, let's get our little exclamation mark command here. The party was making their way south to Silken Shore in search of a team of researchers who lost contact with the woman who had hired them to look into a mystical lyre that is said to cure illnesses, as the woman who hired them was sick herself. And so, last known point of contact was that they were headed to Silken Shore, so the party is making their way there to try and find them. So after traveling through the evergreen forest of the Deep Green Domain, they arrived in Silken Shore, a town along the beach, and did a little bit of looking around so far on the last session, and met a few odd folk, a man selling potions, as well as some people in the tavern who were able to tell them that they did recognize that some scholarly types had been there a while back, but no one was particularly sure where they had gone. So the party is currently investigating a few of those leads, talking to some of the townsfolk. And when they last left off, we were, I believe, Ruva and Gale were going to talk more with Atwal, the orcish woman from the tavern, and Kaj and Tipper were headed west. I don't really remember why you're doing that, but we'll get into it. Alrighty. That fireplace was fitting. It's incredibly hot in this tavern where I am right now.
IRL Tavern Pod.
If there's a part of the session where I take a BRB to go crank my air conditioner, then you know where I went. Alrighty. Welcome, Zeke. So, where we last left off, Gale and Aruva, we're heading back into the tavern, and Kaj and Tibber were, oh yeah, the roll. That's 100. Not bad. I mean, yeah, but the 98 was pretty good. You have to put the D in front of the 100 there, Tibbs. So Kaj and Tibber, I forget exactly what you guys were doing when you were heading west, but you can fill me in.
We're heading to the dockyard, right?
I'm just going with you. I don't know where you're going.
Well, the docks
I-
was a little bit south, so
Yeah, we had to go around through town because we tried to go south, but there was like a cliff face. So we were gonna go through town a bit. Oh, you didn't point that out last time. So we were there actually.
you guys were way out on the beach, which is why there's sort of a cliff that goes along. But there's a path that leads more to the south of town. But first, let's get back into the. Actually, no. Let's go south. Let's go south first. Just gonna copy you too. So the two of you make your way along a path kind of towards the southern side of town, lined with a few different buildings on either side, mostly just small huts and houses. As you eventually arrive at a bit of an open square. It's very humble and mostly just sort of a dirt square with a well in the center of it and a few buildings on either end. Off to your left, down this path over here, you can see that there is a dockyard with a large ship floating, moored, and another building as well.
You said which way was the dockyard? Sorry.
In the direction of the ocean.
Gotcha. Respectfully, I don't care about that kid.
He's not in trouble, so we're good.
Well, he's actually hiding.
Oh.
You see him
Oh.
kind of ducking down behind the well here and just kind of peeking his head out, warily watching you as you walk away towards the docks.
Suddenly, I care about the kid.
All right. The kid's still kind of ducking down, just poking his head up. And as you sort of walk towards him, you see him kind of put one finger to his lips and kind of shush you and wave you over quickly, motioning for you to kind of duck and hide as well.
Are you going to be able to duck and hide, Tibbs?
Quite a big man, but what do you want?
I'm out of here.
You just ran off.
I'm behind the house.
That's a
You
better
talk to the
heading
kid.
spot. So you kind of do your best to duck down behind the well. It's a little harder for you. So there's probably some parts of you that are visible, but the kid, after motioning for you to hide, just whispers, "What are you doing out there? Don't you know the ghost is going to get you?"
Oh, he's crazy. What do you mean?
The ghost. You haven't heard of the ghost?
What ghost? It's broad daylight.
He just kind of pokes his head up above the well again. He's looking over at this building here. The ghost in the old abandoned house. What, are you new
What?
here or something?
Yeah. Why are you hiding out here?
Well, I heard noises from the old house, mostly at night. I was watching to see if I could see the ghost. You can't let it see you.
Why? Does it attack?
He just kind of pauses and stares at you for a second. Well, I've never seen it.
Right. Well, do you want to?
he sort of like mulls that over in his head. You can see that he's definitely very nervous about that idea. I don't know. Isn't it dangerous?
Yeah, probably, but sounds cool. Right. Well, I'm gonna go in. You can
Yeah,
come with
Kaj
me.
walked over, like standing straight up. He's not even kneeling down anymore. He's just like listening.
Yeah, he was kind of like in the process of getting out. Like, you can come with me if you want to see it.
Are you gonna break into the old house?
Well, it's abandoned. Probably just walk in.
Yeah, but isn't that still illegal?
I don't know.
You have that key still, Tibbs?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, if it's locked, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Kind of just assumed I'd walk in, but fuck it. Let's give it a shot.
The kid stays behind the well as you.
Don't say that word. He just said, kid.
You're gonna be a little wimp. Come on.
Let's make a Constitution save for the kid. All right, not bad. He kind of tentatively, staying behind you two, takes a couple steps towards the house, kind of very warily watching.
I'll walk up to the door, see if it's locked.
The house does indeed look quite old, and a little bit run down. Clearly nobody's been taking care of it. A lot of the foliage around it and weeds and stuff are overgrown. You walk up to the door, and it is in fact locked.
Try the key.
Doesn't work.
Right. Well, that's about where the legality stops. Can I like, try and kick the door? How does it look? Is it old? Is it?
Did you even try knocking at it yet?
You said it's abandoned. I just kind of
You
went with
just gotta
that.
kick it down first.
Look. This is
just knock. Just
fine. He'll knock. Very rough.
All right, you knock very loudly, and then wait a few moments for a response, but just silence.
Right. Well, kicking it is.
There are a few windows on the outside of the house, on the side that you're on. Though
Breaking glass seems more
they're boarded up.
illegal.
Oh.
Can I try to kick down the door?
You can, yeah?
Let's go. What am I making? A strength check?
Sure.
Not very good.
All right, a loud slam rings through the whole square as Tibbs kicks the door, but you didn't quite put your whole force into it, and the door stands firm.
Right, kid. Sorry. I think here. I think that's about all I got into it. Unless you know some way in.
I don't know. I don't know if we should be going in.
Come on.
Well, usually the noises are at night rather than in the day. So maybe you'd have more luck then?
Well, I don't know if I'll be around then, so maybe if I think
Maybe.
about it.
We'll talk after that.
You should probably
Your parents, kid.
yeah, go probably be useful. Or are you just hiding in the next to a well?
Sorry, what did you ask him?
I'm just telling him to bugger off.
I asked him where his parents were. I'm kind of looking at him like you should go.
Oh, all right, fine.
Look, I mean, you said it happens at night. I don't know why you're hiding now.
He's fucking.
All right, bye. Weird kid.
You can come back here at night before you're.
No, probably not.
I could just tell Gail, and then we won't have a choice.
Don't do that. Knowing him, I'll probably sniff it out anyway.
Sure.
But then he's the one that went in, and then we won't get in trouble.
Who's gonna get you in trouble?
I don't know, man. There's probably guards somewhere.
All right. So the two of you make your way down the path a short ways to arrive at the dockyards, and you can see a tall ship, not incredibly massive, just sort of a simple fishing vessel moored along the docks, as well as on the far right side you can see a few market stalls set up with fish for sale. On the far end of the right side of the dock is a large building that's sort of sitting up on stilts.
What kind of day is it? How is it looking out here?
What do you mean by that?
Like, does it seem bustling? Like there's people around? Is it like what's going on?
It's pretty quiet.
Oh shit. Okay.
This is what you're looking for, right?
Yeah. What are we exactly looking for?
I don't. I'm following you, man.
I mean, you said we wanted to go to that island, right? I guess we're just kind of looking for transportation.
Want to have a talk with that person over there?
Sorry, what was your motivation for going to the island again?
Gail said
wants to go
he
there.
wants to go there.
Oh, I didn't realize.
That's
Gail
like
was
our
involved.
only clue for the liar at the moment. So
Yep.
that's a good indication out of character that we are fucking up.
All right. So you make your way along the docks a little bit. There is sort of a couple planks that lead up onto the tall ship to your left.
You want to go talk to that one?
Well, there is only one boat. Say it's a good opportunity. You do you like your fair share of pirate women?
Pirate women?
Yeah. You know,
Do
like
you?
no.
You should have no problem talking to this one, right?
I mean, you know what I mean, right? Like,
I was just gonna like motion for him to like go across and start talking.
gods. He's not gonna go actually on the boat. He's gonna go like at the corner here, kind of like motion to this lady, try to get her attention.
The woman on the boat has her arms kind of folded. She sees you guys walking along the docks, and just sort of watches you as you approach a little bit. And then once you kind of take a few steps onto the plank, she goes, all right. What's your business here?"
Good question. We need transport.
Well, this is a fishing vessel, so not exactly transport ship.
Could it be one?
It's not exactly a perfect time for that. Where exactly are you heading?
The island would be like back this way, right? Or like behind this ship.
way
actually.
further south.
Oh shit.
The island that Gale saw was tiny along the horizon.
Oh.
Yeah, as I said, it is not even remotely a swim. It is quite far away.
Oh, he made it sound like a swim. God damn it.
No, I specifically said to Gale that it is not a swim away.
Well, Tipper doesn't know that. Look, our friend wants to go to an island. I don't think it's that far. I mean, you can see it, but it might not be in your route.
Not exactly. Not usually along the fishing routes we take. Why are you heading to... She kind of looks past you off in the distance. Is that the island you're headed to?
Yeah, I believe so. Look, I'm gonna ration with you here. Not entirely sure why we want to go to that island. I mean, I know why, but it's more to please somebody. And
Hold on, so... You want us to go out of our way and drop you off on a little island like that, and you don't even really know why?
well, I mean, when you put it like that, I we could try to work something out.
Well, if you are going to work something out, it won't be with me. I'm not exactly captain of this ship. Just standing guard.
When you guys heading out?
Well, it won't be today.
Right. Well, maybe I can bring him. He should be here later. You'll know then exactly the situation. Uh,
All right.
it's yeah, we're here for like a quest of sorts, kind of looking for something, but we're just kind of given a general area around Silken Shore, and yeah, we've only been here for a couple hours.
All right. Well, we won't be setting sail today, so you're gonna have to come back another day if you want to hitch a ride, I suppose.
All
For
right,
your,
that's
quest.
understandable.
You see her roll her eyes slightly when she says quest.
Right. Well, sorry about that. I'll step back. I'll give a very defeated look to Kaj.
Not this one.
I am not good at talking.
It's all right.
I don't think she wanted any of it.
We should probably have Gil with us anyways. He's the one that wants to go.
Yeah.
How far away is that island, the one you were just talking about?
Well, I mean it you can barely see it. Honestly, I feel like do you think there's a time where we should probably like not listen to Gale? I mean,
Probably.
I think it's fine to like let him, you know, roam and be inquisitive, but do you really think that would be the liar would be on that island?
That's all the leads we have right now, but you guys still have some of this town to explore, right?
Where,
We haven't talked to
where,
everybody here yet.
where even are they?
They're at the tavern, right?
Why?
I don't know.
Why did we come and do this?
You know, I think we should go to the tavern. Let's go figure this out.
I don't understand anymore. Also, probably good not to come this way with Gale because of that house.
We scared that kid off, so I don't know if he'll even know. And this kid found Gil already.
Make your way back along the path and over towards the square at the south side of town. And then you're heading back towards the tavern, correct?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Then we will cover what happened in the tavern first, before you guys arrive. Alright. So Gil and Ruva, the two of you make your way back into Cooper's Crab Shack, the tavern by the beach.
It's well.
The orcish woman was taking a long drink from her flagon. Turns back towards you as she finishes it, taking a second to swallow first, and then says, "Yeah, you want to speak to me?"
Yeah, I was hoping to do that trade. Do you have a place where we can go? I have a whole bunch of clothes, and it's probably gonna take up a bunch of room, and I don't think I should do it at the bar counter.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, I've got a room upstairs.
Oh, perfect. Um, Gail, please don't get into any fights.
Hmm?
Just try to stay out of trouble, okay? Okay, Gail?
Sure.
Okay, all right. Oh, uh, don't don't leave, because then I won't be able to find you.
So Twala makes her way up these stairs to the upper floor. As Ruva, you follow.
Okay.
Just thought the ping was funny. Just one here.
Oh, perfect.
She pulls out a key and makes her way into the room. The rooms are relatively humble, pretty simple. Just a bed, chest for belongings, and a dresser on one end.
Mhm. Um, do you mind if I spread them out on the bed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Riva's gonna take out from her pack the a lot of clothes that she is walking around with
Yeah.
of all shapes and sizes. um, I think these are the best, and I know at least some of these will definitely fit you.
She takes a moment to kind of search through what you lay across the bed here. She kind of holds some of them up, and as she sort of searches through them, she goes, "What? What are all these stains exactly?"
Oh, well, we came across enchanters, and they had a whole bunch of clothes, and so we were able to take some. They weren't using them anymore.
I see. So that's how the stains ended up on it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think it makes it look pretty rugged.
Yeah, I suppose that's not bad. I don't think a pirate would care about stains, so probably shouldn't either. She's kind of like mulling it over in her head. You see that she does not like impressed by the stains, but
Hmm.
is sort of convincing herself.
I think it makes it seem like there were already adventures that have been happening.
Yeah, yeah. This one's not bad. She grabs kind of like a white sort of shirt with a bit of a purple stain across it. Says it's not too bad. It might fit me.
Perfect. Do you want anything else? I happen to have a whole bunch of stuff.
She kind of searches through. She finds just a few more articles of clothing that she likes, and kind of places them to the side after holding them up and examining them. She finds a shirt that has like a red stain across it and goes, just kind of glances at you with a bit of a side eye. Is this?
Oh, yeah, berries. We got some berry stains on them. For some reason, it wouldn't come out.
Oh, all right. I think I'll pass on that one.
Okay. Well, I think what you chose will look amazing on you. You'll be all piratey.
Yeah, should help the look a little bit. Be nice to have
Definitely.
something other than the dresses of a noble woman.
I'm sure that people will take your requests potentially more nicely, because I don't think I've ever heard of a noble person becoming a pirate, but someone else being a pirate, definitely. Oh,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you said you would trade one of your dresses?
yeah. Sure. She kind of quickly makes her way across the room over towards her dresser and opens it up. You can see a few hanging dresses. She has about 4 or 5 of them,
Wow.
all hanging from hooks inside this dresser. They're all very um, finely made. She's got a few different colors of things, but they're all very elaborate and obviously come from someone who was significantly wealthy.
These are beautiful.
Yeah, they're nice and all. They just don't really suit me.
I can understand that. Um, is there one that you like the least? I don't want to take your best dress.
Well, what I'm wearing right now is the one I'm most fond of, I suppose. Um, Other than that, you can really take your pick.
Okay. Ruga will just grab one that's kind of purplish.
Okay.
I think this will go perfectly. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the trade worked out all right.
Um, I'm hoping that somehow we'll be able to find you a crew.
Would be nice if we could. Yeah.
I mean, being stuck here would kind of be like being stuck in another cage, so just change the location. But at least you're getting some sparring in.
That's true.
And, you said that you don't ever use any weapons, right?
Well, I don't really own any.
Well, I think I have a spare dagger. If you want to try to train with that.
Yeah, yeah, that might not be bad. It might be a little hard to spar with tavern goers. I don't want to kill anybody.
Oh, yes, definitely not. Um, I'm not sure how long I'll be here, but I could definitely teach you some of the basics.
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, that way you'll have, you know, how pirates, sure, they brawl, but also when they go up against other ships, sometimes they have to use weapons. And then you'll be ready for that. It's gonna
Yeah,
be awesome.
yeah. She sort of nods her head. That sounds good then.
Okay. Um, I have to go check on Gale. I'm a little afraid of leaving him alone for so long. He tends to wander.
Mm, right. I'll just try some of this stuff on, and I'll head back down in a minute.
Okay. Reuben goes downstairs to make sure Gale's still alive.
All right. So when Ruva makes her way upstairs with Etoile, Gail, what were you up to?
So I wanted to sit down and ask this gentleman thing. What are you?
A bit of a rude way to start a conversation, but sure, I suppose you may sit.
Oh, sorry, I'm Gil. Can I sit?
Fine, you may sit. To
Great,
answer
what are
your
you?
question, I am Dragonborn.
What is that?
Uh, dragon folk? You've not seen one of my kind before?
Not at all. I've seen my kind, the humans, and half-orcs, and that's about it.
He seems sort of squint his eyes and kind of turn his head slightly. Right. Humans? Uh, did you need something?
I just wanted to know more about you. You just seemed like the most interesting person in the place.
He seems sort of scan the bar a little bit. I'm not sure I agree, but I suppose I'll take the compliment.
Have you been here long?
Only few days.
Hear anything fun?
Sorry, did you ask him if he heard anything fun?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, there are folk who brawl in the tavern every night. It's often entertaining.
Is that it?
Well, I'm not quite sure what answer you were looking for.
Do you not leave the tavern?
Well, outside of the
I-
tavern, it's mostly just a small fishing village. If you're expecting carnivals and fairs, then maybe in the wrong place, fellow. What exactly does bring you here?
I'm trying to find a group of people. They were in here about a month ago. I was just trying to see. I heard there was some scholars.
Scholars. I see. Well, I wasn't in town a month ago, so I'm afraid I won't be much help in that regard.
See. Do you have any fun stories about being a dragonborn? Can you breathe fire?
Fire, no. The Dragonborn before you go has sort of pale scales and yellowish eyes.
I guess I'll lean forward. Do you do anything special?
I'm not incredibly sure what you mean by that.
Oh, you're right, that's rude. Let me start with me. I can float in the air.
You see him kind of squint his eyes a little bit. Right, you can float. Perhaps a demonstration.
No. Boop boop boop. I'm gonna start levitating.
Right. You push off from the floor slightly and levitate your way around the tavern, drawing everybody's attention as they all sort of watch you just kind of float around. Some of them look relatively impressed. And as you make your way around, the Dragonborn man just kind of claps a little bit. Fairly impressive, friend. J-Bolty, what did you get timed out for? Spamming symbols?
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
So most people kind of watch you as you float around a little bit, Gail. And the Dragonborn applauds, seems relatively impressed. That was it. Probably a few too many emojis. So you float around for a little bit, and then what do you do, Gail?
I'll kind of just like float down and come over. See, we all can do something special. Surely you can do something different.
That is special indeed. I suppose we all do have our talents.
Have you ever heard of a man that can blink and teleport?
I have not, though it does sound also quite impressive. Met a man like that.
Very strange man. I don't know where he is now, but he's very fun to talk to. So about that talent.
Indeed.
But can you fly like a
Suppose-
dragon? Can you roar like a dragon?
I suppose you've been gracious with your demonstration, so I can demonstrate something as well. You see him just kind of stand from the table and kind of move his neck back and forth, stretching slightly. And then he brings one kind of hand up to his mouth and and then opens his mouth and releases sort of this cloud of frost.
Can you teach me to do that?
I'm afraid I don't believe I can, lad.
Why not?
Well, I was born able to do this as a Dragonborn, so it's not particularly something I can teach. If you were a Dragonborn, it may be another story.
If I get the dragon to raise me, can I breathe ice?
I'm afraid that's not exactly how it works, friend.
What a shame. That's
Aye.
a very cool trick.
And can you teach me to float around like you do?
Oh, sure. You just hold your breath and just think,
Very well.
I am the wind. No, 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 no. You can't just go, because what are you gonna hold? It's just such a petty thing. No, you have to like feel it with all of your lungs. Just take everything you can. and just pretend that you are like the wind, and then you float.
He seems to just scrunch up his eyes and inhale deeply, and then just hold his breath for a few moments. And then, after waiting for about a minute, you just see him kind of open one eye and then exhale and go, "I don't believe it's working, lad."
Maybe it's a human thing.
Well, not met many floating humans, but you are strange folk, so I won't rule it out. As he's kind of talking with you, you see Ruva return back down the stairs.
Oh, good, my friend's here. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you. Oh, uh, sorry, I never got your name.
Rola is my name.
But Brola?
Rola.
Rola. Oh, pleasure to meet you.
Gale, are you bothering this man?
He's not a man, he's a Dragonborn.
Well, sorry. This Dragonborn. Is
Not,
he bothering you? I'm sorry if he's bothering you.
not bothering, lass. We were just having a conversation about natural born talents, I suppose.
Oh. Everyone has one, apparently.
Yeah, he can breathe ice.
Apparently.
Ah. An ice? That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I knew someone who could breathe lightning.
What? Why didn't I ever hear this?
Uh,
We've lived together. What the hell?
it was a long time ago.
What
Before,
What about story time? You never shared during story time.
I know. I mean, it never came up.
I'm a
Besides,
little
you guys
offended.
always had better stories.
I'm a little offended. Well, Rola, it's a pleasure meeting you.
I'm Ruva, by the way. Thank you for keeping my friend occupied.
No problem. Nice to meet you as well.
um, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
I suppose I have the time. What were your questions?
Well, I'm trying to find out information about
see.
this town and potentially because we're looking for people. How long have you been here?
Yes, your friend mentioned something like that. Only a few days.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you by any chance know someone by the name of Devron?
Name doesn't ring a bell.
Okay.
Is
That's all I
this
have.
Duvron a friend of yours?
It's just someone we met on our way to town. So,
I see. Well, I'm afraid never met the fellow.
okay. Well, that was all of the questions I had. And thank you again.
All right. You take care.
Have a wonderful night.
You as well. Gail, as you were heading towards the door, you see it actually open before you can reach it, and in walks Kaj and Tibber.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Any news?
hi. Yeah, Ruva didn't tell us a story about this person that can breathe lightning.
oh. What were you guys up to?
Looking at
Well,
boats.
I was making an ass out of myself.
Wait, you
Still
can
don't
turn
know
into
why
an
I
ass?
did it. No.
Wait, what happened?
We went to the docks. I thought that was the plan.
Oh.
But
How did you
that-
become an ass?
Well, you didn't come. I don't know why we went to the docks.
What?
It was your idea, but you didn't come.
Wait, so because I'm not with you, you're an ass? So I can turn you into an ass by not being around. Let me see.
Hmm.
Let me see.
No.
Gale, I think you misunderstood.
His deductive reasoning is
Maybe you have to be farther away.
Yeah,
no, I don't.
think so.
I don't think you do.
But remember, if you're far away, you'll never see him turn into an ass.
Look,
That's
what's the plan again?
What's our best lead right now?
Well, the last people saw, they went south. So I was gonna go south now.
There's a doctor
Right.
down there.
Well,
I was gonna go to the docks and see if they heard anything about the people.
Oh, the dogs are down there?
that would have
Yep.
been lovely to know.
How late is
I-
it right now?
I mean, you knew that people were here and that the docks were south and it was part of the
I
town.
just thought we were going there because you wanted to go to the island.
I mean, not
What
just
island?
because I wanted to go to the island.
Well, that's off the table. We're not going to the island.
Wait, why not?
What island?
I
Did you just not listen when I talk, Ruba? I told you last time there was an island.
Oh,
feel like she's kind of always doing her own thing, but
what? I'm always making sure you guys are safe.
And not telling stories about people who breathe lightning, apparently.
Okay, it never came up.
Okay, but was it like a tiny bit of lightning, or did it like char ground or something?
Oh, it could shed the ground. It's dangerous.
Alright, I'm satisfied. Okay, so are we going to the docks?
are we? I mean, I don't know if there's anyone there you could get information about. There was just kind of this like
Well,
ship member woman that kind of just made me feel like an asshole.
mm,
But
well,
did you ask?
is it information?
I asked about possibly getting to the island, and then she made me feel bad about
What?
myself.
Why would you talk about the island when we have a goal ahead of us? That should be the
Yeah.
first thing you discuss.
You didn't-
We mentioned last time we were going there because we thought that it would possibly be there.
Oh,
Right, but that was a follow-up to it.
he was
The overall goal is
venting.
something you should communicate.
I feel like
He
I'm
was
being gaslit.
venting.
All right, well, let's go.
Gosh, just giggling at his attempts to like explain this to them. Having a good
I'm,
time.
I'm not leading anything in the future.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
What time of the day is it? Is it nighttime already? Or?
I would say approaching.
Okay.
Maybe about 8 p.m.
Oh shit.
So do we want to do anything else today, or should we camp it out for the night?
Well, like I said, I thought the idea was to camp outside down south and then go to the docks, but
Let's go.
oh my god.
Let's take a walk, Tim. It's all right.
You should try breathing, buddy.
What'd you guys do in the tavern?
Oh, I had to make a trade with it well.
Oh, the clothes?
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna give her one of my spare daggers later.
She's not gonna hurt anybody with it, is she?
No, I'm gonna make sure she can use it correctly.
I was talking to a Dragonborn and found out what a Dragonborn was.
Oh, is
The,
that
uh,
the
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
The weird one that we saw. Yeah, apparently he can breathe ice.
Wait, he talked?
He's not weird.
Mhm. Hmm?
What do
Interesting.
you
did-
mean he talked?
Of
And he
course
didn't try
can
and bite me
talk.
like
I
the other
didn't know
ones.
if he could talk.
Why would he not be able to talk?
Oh, by the way, don't go into this house.
What house?
Motion's this one.
Okay.
There was some little random kid walking around. I think he was a ghost.
The kid
okay,
was a
but
ghost.
I don't know,
we're
He
going
was
to
weird.
the docks, so it doesn't
That's
matter.
pretty weird.
but not like enough to like look around. No, Gale. Damn it.
You did this, Tibbs. You did this.
So Gail, there is a door that is closed out front, but there's 2 windows as well, one on either side. They're boarded up, but you can kind of see through some gaps in the planks.
Oh, can I take a little peek through on each side and see if I can see anything?
The room inside, on both ends, is dark, and kind of through the light that peeks through these gaps in the planks, you can just kind of see a lot of dust floating in the air. Clearly, this building is quite old, and from what you can tell, it looks mostly abandoned. Standing at this window here, you can see some old-looking furniture, quite worn. You don't see anyone inside. It's just dark, empty.
What about this one?
The same thing. Quite a bit of old furniture, dusty, and the house does, in fact, look abandoned.
All right.
Right, I'd love to check it out as much as you, but kind of have a feel like we're on a time limit here, you know.
So,
Coming
Is
back later
this
when
where-
it's darker.
Uh,
is this where we're going to set up, by the way? Later?
Sure. Go to the
why-
house.
should we?
I mean, right next to a haunted house. That's fun.
That doesn't seem like a good idea at all. I
You
feel
just
like we
came
were
out of a
just-
haunted wood.
I feel like we
mean-
would just look like hobbits then.
First
Oh,
of
I
all,
don't
you
wanna
said
look out
that
it.
you were interested in it as well. So I feel like you also want to go in, so we might as well check it out.
I don't think we should.
But you said you want to.
No, I don't.
You did say you wanted to as much as
I
Gale.
specifically shoot the kid off because I don't want to.
But
Well,
but
I mean,
but you
why
told
would you
me
bring it up
just
if you didn't
yeah.
want to?
Because,
Why-
like I said, I
why-
think we're on a time limit.
Why would you lie to me?
Why would you
It's for your
mention?
own good.
Why would? Oh, okay.
But
Come on, guys.
if you wanted to lie, you just wouldn't say anything. Why'd you have to bring it up and then hurt me like that?
I wanted to feel like what Ruva's normally like.
Ruva didn't sound mean. Both are so mean.
It's like Ruva.
Why am I the bad guy here?
Who said you're the bad guy?
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna stay for college for now.
Well, the woman's over there to the left.
Oh, I was just gonna take a sit at the dog. I'm hanging out.
Oh, we didn't look into this building though. Is it like a store? Mr. DM? Is there like a shop sign anywhere?
There's a plaque over the door of it.
Sick! Is that a whole shark?
It is.
Nice.
Wow.
Rue wants to talk to this boat lady.
She just kind of watched the four of you along the docks, and when you started to approach, she says, "Friends of those folk who visited earlier. Answer's gonna be the same for you."
Visited her. I'm not entirely sure what you mean.
Well, the two you were walking with.
Oh, yes, I know them.
Well-
I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
All right. Suppose. What's the questions?
Do you mind if I get a little closer? I don't want to
Well,
get on the boat without permission.
Chief said that no one's to board the boats unless he gives permission. So,
Okay.
if you don't mind, appreciate
I'll
you
stay
just standing
here.
right there.
All right. So, were you here around a month ago?
Suppose you could say that, but we're often out on fishing trips.
Ah, that makes sense. So, it's not a traveling boat or anything.
No.
You don't take passengers places? Okay, because we were wondering, there were some people that came here about a month ago, and the last people saw of them, were looking for them. They were like scholars and academics and stuff, and the last people saw of them, they were coming in this direction. So I was wondering if they had taken a boat out to go someplace else. So I was just wondering if you had ever seen a big group like that.
Look, you should probably talk to the chief about this.
Okay.
I'm just standing guard.
Where is he?
She kind of nods past you and points to the big building over here. Just at the fishery.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your time.
All right. So Galen Tibbs, the markets here, the market stalls are sort of placed also up on stilts, and the woman at this shop that you're standing in front of does indeed have a whole shark. It's not a massive shark, but it is in fact a shark.
Is it bigger than Ruva?
It might be.
It's comparable size.
That's big.
The woman at the shop behind the counter just says, looking to buy something?
How much is it?
Oh no.
Well, depends. Are you looking to buy the whole shark?
Do I get a discount? Is it expensive?
Hey, well, it's more expensive to buy the whole shark. If you're just looking for a piece or something like that, it would be less.
Gil, what are you gonna do with the whole shark?
What do you mean? I want to eat it.
The whole thing?
Well, no, I can't eat bones. But we can use them for something. I don't know. Make it look cool. Make a crown or something. I don't know.
Won't that take too long?
What do you mean? We can do it during our breaks.
It's a big shark.
I know, thank you. Oh,
I mean,
Sorry?
you can take a piece of it.
it was
Just
throwing
not the whole
everything.
thing.
Party pooper.
I'm just thinking of objectively.
So you make your way to the building at the end of the docks there. And the plaque above the door reads Silken Shore Fishery. The door is unlocked as you can kind of hear people bustling about inside as you make your way in. Inside, you can see a few people just sort of bustling back and forth, carrying fish, carrying buckets, and the very strong smell of fish fills your nostrils as you enter this building.
Less people than I thought.
Well, it is kind of late.
Excuse me, sir?
He's just kind of moving about. He's carrying a crate of something as you call to him, and he says, right, you need something? I'm in the middle of something here.
Are you the owner of this place?
No, it'll be the chief. Nods his head towards a small little halfling who's also busy at work.
Right. Don't let me stop you. Sorry about that.
Aye.
I just had to say it. He looks like the monk from Diablo 4 or Diablo 3, whatever.
The halfling man just kind of bustling about, hopping up on a stool here to reach the counter, then notices your presence finally, and just kind of turns to Kaj. All right, for something you needed?
Just taking a look around. My friend Tiz might have some questions for you though. God, just move out of the way. Let Tiz all go.
Hey, all right. You needed something. Make it quick.
I was just wondering, You know when more boats coming out of this place?
Well, we go on fishing trips from time to time. What sort of boat are you looking for?
Uh, not a fishing one. I mean, do any
Well,
any other ships come in? You
might
know,
be in the wrong
trade
spot
ships.
if you're not looking for fishing ships. It says the Fishery, you know, right? You read the plaque above the door.
Yeah. I No, I just walked in. I was talking to the lady over there on the other ship, though.
Aye, yes, my first mate.
Oh, it's your ship.
Of course. I run the fisheries around here.
Oh. I was trying to talk to her about that island to the south. You know anything about that?
Why the bloody hell would you want to go there?
Uh, Curious. New around here. You didn't give it away.
Aye, indeed, you are new around here. He just kind of pauses for a moment, setting down his cleaver that he was using to hack apart a fish here. And just kind of turns towards you, Tibbs, and says, look, you come at a bit of an inopportune moment. So whatever it is you need from me, just out and say it.
Right. We come down here looking for some scientists or something like that. About a month ago they came through. Uh, didn't hear back from them. Don't know if they're on that island. Don't know if they're around here, but they came seeking something.
You see him kind of pause for a minute. And then he picks the cleaver back up again and just cleanly whacks the tail off of one of the fish in front of him. Aye, well, want nothing to do with that business, so just run along now.
I'm not asking you to get involved. Just, you said it yourself. You run this place. You had to have seen something, right? Anything? Just a little bit of information?
Aye, well, seen the folk you're talking about around town.
Did you see where they went? All I need is a direction.
You see him pause and he kind of thinks and continues to hack apart some of the fish. Alright, look, I want nothing to do with that business and you should feel the same.
Why is that?
You can make an insight check on him if you want.
Sure. Oof.
He seems quite preoccupied as you talk to him. As if his mind is focusing on something else. As he kind of almost absent-mindedly hacks away at one of the fish.
Um, if we were to help you with whatever it is, you said you were in the middle of something, right? If we were to help you with that, would you be able to tell us more? We would really appreciate it.
Alright, I suppose so.
Okay, what do you need help with?
Well, it's hard times with the fishery right now. We've not had very successful hauls in the past a little while here. And now we've got a fish thief, too. So, see why we're a tad busy.
Fish thief?
Aye.
Like
Fish go
someone
missing in the night.
steals- Huh.
Get back here in the morning and we're shy a bit of our stock, which was already pretty low for the past few months.
So what if we were to guard it tonight and see if we could catch whoever's the thief?
I suppose that would be alright.
Okay. Well, we can do that, and hopefully we can get to the bottom of this. And then, in exchange, you'll tell us more?
Alright, you got yourself a deal.
Excellent. Do you need help preparing or anything? I'm pretty good with a knife.
Repairing,
Look.
should be alright here for the time being.
Okay.
You
All right.
mind
Well,
telling us what you know now?
That wasn't the agreement.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna go running off in the night, planning on staying around here anyway.
How am I supposed to know that?
yeah,
How am I supposed to know you have information?
Well,
I
suppose
Gotta
that's
give-
why we have to
I
trust
don't
each other.
think he would. I don't think he would lie to us. He doesn't know.
Not saying he's lying.
It wouldn't be smart to lie to people you don't know.
Again, not saying he's lying.
I feel like he does have the information. I trust him. Besides, I mean, we know where he works. It's not like he could run away.
You seem kind of shoot a bit of a nervous look at you, Ruba, as you say that.
Ruva's just smiling really nicely. He has no reason to lie to us. Well, we will get out of your hair for now. I'm Ruva, by the way. What's your name?
Oh, I suppose it's nice to meet you, Ruva. My name is Bruno Brandywood.
Bruno. And your captain?
Aye?
Okay, well, Captain Brandywood, it is very nice to make your acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure working with you. We will get out of your way for now.
Right. I just kind of bustling about getting back to work.
Feels like a bad deal.
Why?
Well, because now our night's taken care of. We can't do anything with it.
Oh, do you
we
mean
don't
like
even know
go
if
to
he's
the
gonna.
haunted house?
We can't do anything with it. We couldn't look for more information. We can't. We don't even know if he has information.
Well,
He seemed kind of scared about something.
Well, that's because Ruva
he kind of
threatened him.
No,
didn't
before
threaten
that.
him. It seemed like he knew stuff, but he wasn't able to tell currently.
He's playing it real close to the chest right now, as far as I can tell.
So where are we staying tonight? What are we doing?
Here.
Oh, I'm taking watch. I mean, I think at least two of us should be inside, and then.
What? Then why did we leave? Why are we out?
Because right now they're preparing, and then once they're done, we go in for the night.
All right, well, I'm gonna go sit down.
I'm just saying we should have gotten a little bit of information, then we could have done something tonight. Gone off of it, and explored it.
How would we be able to do that if we're guarding this place?
We don't all have to guard it.
Okay. Well,
I mean, you just
Well-
said that too.
No, all of us will be guarding it. We'll just be guarding it in different areas. There'd be no point in guarding only the outside, because we don't know if there's other ways to get in or not. So we could guard the outside, and the stuff could still go missing. You have to have people at act in the actual area to make sure nothing goes missing. I mean, do you not know there are back ways to get into places? How do you think?
I mean, like how you got in the back of that cabin in the woods?
Oh, I just
Yeah, I'm
followed
quite
the
aware.
this.
I just feel like we could make more use of tonight, but
Okay,
whatever.
well, I mean, what exactly did you learn? I forget.
About what?
About, well, you're saying you could make more use of it, right? So that means you have a lead, right? So,
Not yet. That's the point. I wanted to get a lead.
okay,
We haven't even
all right.
explored half the town.
Well, I have a lead.
What's your lead?
The information that Captain Brandywood knows.
Go on.
So I'm finding a way to get the information that we need. Why am
What
I
do you have? You
explaining
just said
this?
you have information. I didn't
No,
know that.
I have a lead to get information. Do you not? Okay, all we have to do is do this one job, and then we get information. We could either do that or do what you want to do, which is wander around and hope you find concrete leads.
Late is it again? You said it was when we got here. It was like getting dark.
8.
Yeah, I
thought
said it was about
it
8,
was
so we'll say it's about 9ish now. It is starting to get dark, sort of dusk now.
How late is this little man gonna be here?
You can just kind of hear them still working a little bit within the fishery, but eventually you see the door to the fishery open. What's that?
Holy shit, he's big.
You see the door to the fishery open, and Bruno and the other men walk out.
Captain,
Hey,
I
does
I will be staying inside, potentially with one of my companions, to make sure nothing goes on inside. And then hopefully,
inside? I was going to lock off.
oh, you can lock me in. I won't go anywhere.
Suppose, but at that point, how do I know you're not the fish thief?
Because I just got here. How long have you had this problem?
About a month or so.
Okay, well, oh, a month?
Hey, why do you ask?
No reason. I feel like perhaps we may be looking for the same information.
All right, I'm
Well,
not
we will
quite sure what
see.
you mean by that, but
We will see when we catch the thief.
I suppose if you do catch the thief, I would be quite grateful.
Excellent. Okay. I'm gonna go in. Uh, Kaj? would you like to come with me? Or should Tibor come?
I'll go with you.
Okay. Tibbs, please, make sure that Gale doesn't get into any trouble out here, okay?
Well, he's gone, so
Okay, well, good talk then. And Ruva's gonna enter the building.
All right. Then you and Kaj enter the fishery. And then you hear a click in the lock as Bruno locks you inside. And then he turns to you, Tibber, and says, "All right, I'll be back in the morning."
right. Good night.
You as well. So as it begins to get a little later, Tibbs, outside you can kind of see the merchants here at these stalls are packing up their things and getting ready to sort of leave for the night, and eventually they do so.
You just give him a wave.
They just sort of wave to you as they head off back towards town. Just kind of chatting quietly amongst themselves. So outside the fishery, Tibber, what do you do as it grows dark?
He's just gonna sit there.
All right. Gil, what
Not
are you up to?
really paying attention.
Oh, I'm just sitting on the crate, kicking my feet around, waiting for the others.
Alrighty.
I thought Tibor was coming along. Guess not.
Inside the fishery, what are you two up to?
Ruva's gonna ask, Akash, tell me more about this ghost house.
Mm,
And also, can you light it up in here?
yeah. And then, yeah, God's just going to put his flame in his hand and just going to keep it small. When Tibbs and I were walking down here, there was a little kid hiding out front of that well, or in back of it. Said that house is haunted. They didn't want to get seen by the ghost. But that stuff usually happened there at night.
Did
I have a feeling Gail might find himself in that direction tonight. Just kind of how things go.
Oh, yeah, I'm also fairly certain that's where he went. Did he, the boy, or the child, did they ever mention how long it's been haunted?
I don't remember. I don't think he did. But he went
Okay.
and knocked on the door. Tibbs tried to break it down real quick.
Well, I mean, if it was a ghost, I don't think it would answer the door, would it?
I was hoping it'd be something simple, but we didn't really get many answers out of it.
I have a theory. I think the fish thief might be living in that house.
Well, then maybe Gail might find us out before we do.
They said a month ago, right?
For the fish thief?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Heard that part.
Well, what do we... So, I don't remember who I was talking to, but they mentioned how even after the group left, they saw Kashi stay, and they were young apparently.
Oh, so there might be a little one running around here.
I'm thinking maybe that might be it. And if they don't have the people that they were with, chances are that they would need to get food somehow.
Right.
And I haven't met many, but I'm thinking they're pretty nimble. So if there was a way to get in, they might find it.
Yeah, I mean, did we see any of the stuff of them? There's like a second story of this, right?
I'm not sure. I don't see any stairs.
I guess we'll just wait and see then. In
And
either case, I'll make sure not to throw fire first and ask questions second.
mm-hmm. Okay. But wait. I need the fire so I can see, but you can see in the dark, right?
Kinda. But I thought there's a human thing. Human, you can't do this.
No. My eyes are bad.
Hmm.
That's why I always have to ask for a light. But if I mean, I guess Gail can, right?
Yeah. Are you just a weird one?
I guess so.
Strange.
I'm wondering if maybe we should turn the lights out.
Until
But
we hear something.
that would mean, yes, that would mean you would have to be the eyes. I'll try and hear, but
Yeah, I can
seeing
handle it.
is probably better. Okay.
We'll go with that.
And yeah, I guess that's what they do.
All right, let's take a quick break since we're at a good moment for that, and then we'll just get back to what Gail and Tibbs are talking about after the break. So BRB, go grab some water, food, go to the bathroom, whatever you need to do, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
I'm out of egg rolls.
Damn it.
Good
A
morning.
tragedy.
All right, are we all back?
Yes.
Mhm.
I would say so.
Alrighty. Then we'll start again. So as the skies grow dark and turns to nighttime, Kaj and Ruva, you wait in the fishery. It's quiet and it smells pretty bad in there. And Tibber and Gale, the two of you, were talking a little bit. I'm just reading it to make sure I didn't miss anything. As the two of you wait by some old crates and barrels along the coastline. So is there anything in particular that you two are going to do, or are you just standing watching waiting?
Got any ideas?
Oh,
What
we
you
gotta
wanna do?
We could do a couple things. We could hide. We could go check out the haunted house. We could hide in the water. We could hide in a tree. That's all I got.
We could check out the house. Or I don't think there's gonna be anything there, but better than sitting here.
Sure, that's fine. I'm kind of curious about it.
Hopefully that creepy little kid isn't around.
Hopefully the ghost is.
Yeah, right.
Do you not believe in
Ghost.
ghosts, Tibber?
I mean, I haven't seen one. If I do, probably.
That's fair. Alright, well, let's go.
All right. Lead the way.
Best believe in ghost stories, Tibber, because you're in one.
I like listening to them.
All right. So as it grows dark and turns to night, the two of you make your way back towards the square with the well on the southern side of town. The night air is a little cooler and quiet, and you hear just sort of the roar of waves and crickets in the distance.
You know, the house seems pretty well boarded up, though. I don't know if we should like go breaking into it or anything.
True.
Do these other two buildings seem abandoned?
They do not. They just look like houses. Though they're pretty quiet, it's late at night now.
We could
Yeah.
we could try and take a listen, see if we hear anything coming from inside.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I
that
see
seems
this?
fine.
Can I see this chimney?
Sorry, what? What were
The
you pointing to?
chimney. Can I see it?
It's on the other side of the house, so it might be a little hard to see.
Hmm.
But
Can I see this one?
sorry, which one? Yeah, you can see that one.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
As the two of you are just kind of standing here in the silence of night, debating what you could do next, you hear a rattling noise that breaks the silence. It's not incredibly loud, but it does seem to be coming from this house here.
Probably that fucking kid.
How do you get to me from what you told me? He said he's too scared to go by. What do you mean?
Maybe he was the ghost. Ooh. I don't know. I mean, he was hiding in daylight. Kind of weird. Kid didn't seem, you know,
Like a ghost?
sure.
Hmm.
Regardless, let's get a little bit closer.
You get a little bit closer to the old abandoned house, and you can kind of hear the creaking of wood from inside of it. An occasional kind of rattling noise.
I'm going to close quietly closer.
Maybe it's not abandoned.
Not too loud, Tibber.
Maybe it's not abandoned.
Sounds continue as you grow closer to the house.
Can I get a little peek in through the window of a slant? And I know it's dark out.
All right.
Dark inside, probably, but can I see anything? Like movement?
As you sort of lean down to look in between the cracks in the planks that board up this window, you look directly into another pair of eyes, which blink once and then immediately move from where they were and disappear.
I fall down.
Oh. You good?
Something's definitely in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it might not be abandoned. Sounds like people are walking around.
No, I mean something looked at me.
What do you mean?
I look at Tibber. This is what I mean. Me looking at you, you idiot.
Go take a peek in.
You take a peek through the same little gap that Gale looked through, but you don't see anything, Tibber.
Yeah, you're fucking with me, right?
Is there anything on the other side? Like, is there doors or is it just kind of cut off?
No.
Or just like clear back?
Nothing
This
there.
back in?
There's nothing in there, man.
As you say there's nothing in there, you hear another rattling noise from within the abandoned house.
Right. There might be something in there. I didn't see anything, though.
Start crawling.
All right, you crawl your way under the window so that whatever's in there doesn't see you.
What are you doing?
What's in this window? Do
Take a
I see
peek.
more eyes?
Take a peek into that window, but you don't see any more eyes. Go.
Oh, good. Does it sound like less shoveling over here on this side? Like it's
Yeah.
mostly coming from Tibber's side?
Yeah.
It could be a cat. Or like a squirrel.
Starts crawling back.
Why are you crawling?
I didn't want you to see me. What do you mean?
Look. There's definitely something in there.
And it's not a cat. Because those were not cat eyes.
What did they look like?
Human eyes.
What color?
Gale,
Oh, fuck me.
they did look like cat eyes.
Oh. Alright, well, I guess they were cat eyes.
Does the shuffling sound like it's Like, does it sound like it's heavier than a cat?
Yes.
Ah, fuck. Maybe there's multiple cats.
How big are these fucking cats?
Look, I'm not saying you can't break in or get in somewhere, but I'm not helping you.
Then why the hell are you here?
I mean, I'm curious,
The...
but I'm not about to
Great.
go break the law. We're in the middle of town.
No, we're not in the middle of town. We're in the
Well,
outskirts
it's
of town.
it's right up there. I mean,
Yeah, but
there's
it's not the
people
middle.
sleeping like right there and right there. I mean,
Great. Then don't kick the door down.
I didn't.
Fuck, I don't know what to do. All right, well, help
Go
me climb
wild,
this
bro.
roof.
I could lift you up.
Yes, 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 yes.
I'd probably lift him up.
Yeah, you can attempt to kind of lift him up if he's trying to get on top of the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know what you see.
Hopefully less cat eyes.
You're gonna go back here and like watch from afar.
All right. You make your way up on top of the roof. You can hear kind of some creaking as you walk across this roof here, Gale. Again, the building is quite old.
This is a one-story, right? It's not like a two-story house.
Yeah, just one story.
Thank goodness. I don't suppose it's small enough for me to slide into, right? Could
Just
I
one sec.
squeeze into the chimney?
Yeah, you might be able to.
Oh, that's so dumb, though. I'll do it.
All right. You kind of stand up on top of the chimney here and attempt to kind of make yourself as thin as possible and slide your way down. It's a bit of a tight fit, but you kind of reel your way down this chimney.
All right. The second I hear something coming kind of close to the chimney, I'm gonna stop and wait a minute. Even though I probably already gave it away.
Um, you sort of shuffle your way down this chimney, but you don't hear any noises.
Great. Even more scared. All right. Well, I guess I'll keep going.
All right, you continue your way down this chimney here, and eventually you find the opening at the bottom. And now you stand, or just kind of sitting in a fireplace, and can see out into a dark-looking room.
And both of
The-
these doors look closed.
They're closed, yes. And the house around you is quiet.
Kind of quietly come out. Pat myself off.
All right. You pull yourself up out of the fireplace and look around the room that you're in. It appears to be a sort of humble kitchen. You can see some old pots and pans lying around, and some food on the counter, as well as an old cauldron.
Do I hear anything when I come over here?
You can
By this
press your ear to the door. Make a perception check for me.
Oh, fuck.
Press your ear to that
17.
door. You don't hear anything behind it.
By the way, Tipper's like watching outside, like making sure nobody coming.
Yeah, of course.
How about now?
You hold your ear to that door and make another perception check.
Oh dear, this time I fuck up.
Oof.
You don't hear anything from that either.
All right, well, I'll open the door. Must be safe.
All right. You open this door in front of you. It's not locked. There isn't really even a lock on the door. And now
Okay.
you're in a rather dark storage room. You can see some crates and pots and sacks, and some closets on the far end of the room.
Get in. I'll open this guy.
All right.
Get in.
It's a rather kind of small closet there that you open. It just appears to have some cutlery and stuff stacked on shelves, as well as some cups and plates and so on. There's no cat in there. If that's what you're asking.
How old is all of this stuff? Does it look like it's been a long time?
It has some dust on it, though it doesn't look like ancient. It's not like there's nothing really decaying about the house necessarily. It just hasn't been tended to really. So there's some dust on the plates and forks and stuff as you open this cabinet here, as well as just sort of generally dust particles floating in the air.
All right, well, I guess I'll go to this one.
You open the other small closet, and it is similar. There's an old tablecloth folded up, covered in dust, and some wine glasses.
Okay, I'll go to this one, but I'm gonna open it from this door and like hide behind it as I open it.
All right. You're hiding behind the door that you open.
Yeah, and I'm like peeking around, and just in case something comes out.
Okay. You pull the door to the larger closet open, and then peek around the door as you sort of use it as sort of a makeshift shield, I guess.
Get in.
And as you open this door, you see that there's somebody standing inside. And as you peek your way around the side of the closet door, a relatively short Nyanhari girl brandishes a fork, and she just kind of aims it right at you and says, "Stay back!"
What the hell are you?
What?
What are those? And I'm gonna like try and get close to her ears. Are those your ears?
As you kind of move towards her, she holds the fork out. Stay back!
I'm not gonna hurt you, and I'm not food. You can put the fork down.
How am I supposed to know you're not going to hurt me?
I would have done it already.
And then she just kind of, still holding the fork kind of warily, not directly aimed at you, she kind of lowers her arm slightly. Then says, What are you asking about? What?
What are these ears? Why are they so droopy?
They're my ears.
Why are they so hairy?
They're
so soft.
That's my hair. What?
You're so cute. What are you?
Kachu, why are you in here?
Oh, we heard there was a ghost.
She turns slightly, but a ghost in here.
I heard there was a ghost, and I wanted to see the ghost. Instead, I saw cat eyes. I assume that was you.
She just kind of stares at your eyes for a sec. You're the person I saw through the window.
Aye, you scared me too.
I see. You gave me quite a fright as well.
Is it just you here?
Yes. Why?
Why are you alone?
Well, I was with friends, but... And then she just kind of trails off. Looks down slightly.
What's wrong? Are you lost?
Suppose you could use that word.
What would you use?
Lost or stuck, I suppose.
Is he? Do you mind if I go to the front door? I have a friend outside. He won't hurt you. He's very lovable.
You see her grip kind of tighten on the fork she's holding, and she kind of looks warily at you. You can make a persuasion roll. While you make that, as she kind of steps out of the closet, you get a better look at her. She is relatively short. Looks to be maybe 18, 19 years old. She's got very thick, rounded glasses that she wears. And she has sort of a flat cap on top of her head. Her hair tied in 2 braids on either side. She says, I suppose as long as you promise neither of you are going to hurt me.
Of course not. He's such a chicken when it comes to hurting little ones.
All right.
Here, do you want to come say hi with me?
She doesn't say anything. She just kind of nods quietly and follows you.
It's alright. If anything, we'll try and help you. I was lost once. Or a lot, I guess, depending on perspective.
So you
What
make
the
your way
hell's the door?
through... Sorry, what?
Sorry, I was going to ask what the door was. I realized I don't know where the front door is.
It's just over here. Through the dining room and down the hall. And she leads you through a few doors, winding around this hall here. And as you turn this down this corridor, you can see a door at the end of the hall.
Is it barred?
Nope.
Or is it like locked?
There's sort of like a turning bolt on the inside of the door here
Oh, great.
that is
I'll turn
currently
it.
locked. So with a click, you unlock that, and the door is unlocked.
Great. I'll open the door and look for Tibbs.
All right. Tibbs, you wait outside for a moment after Gale disappears down the chimney. And after maybe 5 or so minutes, you see the front door of the abandoned house open. And Gale stands in the doorway.
Oh wow, you're alive. Any ghosts?
No, just a little girl.
A little girl?
Yeah, come on in. But don't be scary.
Uh,
You scare a lot of people.
I do?
Yeah, you look real mean.
That hurts my feelings. Oh, you weren't kidding. Oh.
So
So,
as you make your way into the house, Tibber, you see kind of down at the end of the corridor here, a few feet away, is a rather nervous-looking Ketchi girl.
oh. So there was a cat in here.
Kind of. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. My name is Gail, and this is Tibber.
Hi.
Uh,
Not gonna hurt you.
Nice to meet you, I suppose. I'm Pavlova.
Lovely name. Why are you in here? You live here?
Um, not, not exactly.
Just camping for the night?
A little longer than a night, I suppose.
She said she
Uh,
might be lost, Tibber.
what do you mean? Are you heading somewhere? Or,
Well, I was, but not really anymore.
where are you heading?
Um, I don't know if I should say. Who are you two?
Fair enough. I mean, you already told you our names. We're just here for, like a mission, I guess.
Mission?
We're just two orphans trying to help someone who helps our orphanage.
Yeah.
She had some friends that came trying to find some information, but those friends are gone now. And we want to see why.
Wait, what? What was the woman's name?
Miss Sullivan.
Lady Sullivan hired you?
Yeah, she's real sick right now.
Wait, do you know Lady Sullivan?
You see her she was looking incredibly tense, but she relaxes a little bit. Yes. You're looking for people who work for Lady Sullivan.
Yeah. Small world.
Were you with the group trying to find the liar?
Yes, the research team.
What do you know, Tipper? We're the greatest fucking detectives alive.
Crazy. Imagine if we stayed shacked up in that fucking fish hut.
Oh my goodness. They're probably just gonna find some random people. Here we are actually doing the job. Pavlova,
Yes.
what's exactly happened to your group?
Well, we were supposed to go in and investigate, and on the morning that we were supposed to leave, I was sick, and they told me to stay and rest up, and I didn't go with them. I was going to catch up with them later.
Does that mean that you know where it's the general location of where it's supposed to be?
The liar.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we're down here for.
I-
Seems that we're your replacement.
We didn't know the location, but we had a lead.
Where was that? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, that's where the researchers went. There was an old ruin on Lavender Isle.
I'm sorry, on what?
Lavender Isle.
That's that island to the south?
Yes, if you've been to the beach, you can see it from there.
By God, I am phenomenal.
Dale, you're a fucking genius.
Wow. And you over here getting mad at me earlier. What the hell?
What do you mean?
You got upset at me. Tell me you were. Oh no, I was becoming an ass because I was trying to get this stupid island for you.
No, that was about the that was about the the lady on the boat. It wasn't about you trying to get to the island.
Oh, I see.
You just didn't
Well,
come with me, so I didn't really know what I was talking about.
that's fair. Maybe we should stick together more often because clearly we get shit done.
Yeah,
Anyways,
apparently.
Pavlova, would you be able to take us there tomorrow if we get, or however soon we can find a boat?
I suppose I don't. I don't leave this house in the daytime, though.
Does that mean
Right.
you've been here the entire month then?
Yes, has it been that long?
It has.
My
But
gosh.
what? Why don't you leave the house?
Well, we were staying in the tavern, the researchers and me, and when I was supposed to go and catch up with them after I was better, I overheard people in the tavern. They were looking for the researchers. They were armed, they had weapons, so I hid from them. I thought they might be coming after me, and I didn't want to stay in the tavern. I ran out of money without the research team here, and this was the only place I could stay.
Did you guys have a plan to get to that island before they went missing?
Yes, we were going to hire a fishing boat to take us there.
Well, I mean,
I assume that's what they did.
well, that's what we're about to do. I mean,
Maybe
we're
that's what
currently
you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Tabor.
no, I mean, I'm just saying we're kind of helping the owner right now.
But
So maybe
Tibber, what if the owner is the one who knows about this? What if he's the fishing boat?
I mean he probably is. I mean, I don't know, Kaj and Ruva were like they said he seemed a bit weird.
We should probably head back.
Here with others.
Do you
We
Yeah,
are.
we have two more.
If you're not safe going to the island, I understand, but it would be a great help considering we're not familiar with the area at all.
Plus I don't
So-
want you staying in here longer than you need to be.
I see. It is still night, and she kind of takes a look at the two of you. You both seem like you can protect yourselves. I guess I can come with you.
I mean, I know you said you don't want to go out in the morning, but the current plan was to, well, leave in the morning, or at least get information from him in the morning. So we can always still change that. But they're currently locked in his shop, so I don't know how we would get them out.
True, we might have to wait, but I know Ruva has extra clothes probably. She likes that kind of thing. Maybe she can help you out, Pavlova. Help conceal yourself.
I see.
Are you wanted around here at all?
Wanted. What do you mean by that?
I mean, I'm not to assume anything, but he said there's been some thievery happening recently, stealing fish.
She looks sad and a little bit embarrassed. Yes, that was me.
Right, look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. But
I only did it because I didn't have any money, and I only took what I needed.
it's fair. But you definitely should not be caught. I mean, I think he probably knows you.
Didn't he say there was more than one? Didn't he say there was like 2 of them?
Maybe. Maybe that's what he thinks. Um, are you okay staying here just for a little longer? See
Well,
what we can come up with?
we could also just lie. Tell him that nothing happened. Or that we saw a figure but never... We just scared him off, maybe?
It's up to you.
I mean, if it's actually her, we just keep her safe. Keep her fed. It'll be fine. No one's gonna steal fish anymore.
I suppose I can wait here for the time being.
Or you can come with. That's fine too.
It's still currently nighttime. You won't be back till morning. So worst case, you can just run back here real quick if we take too long or we can't figure something out.
All right. I suppose I'll come with you then.
All right. He's just gonna walk out then.
Do you have
Sure.
everything you need? Or does she have everything she needs?
I assume she doesn't have much.
I don't have much. Just a backpack in the other room.
We can wait if you want to go get it. Unless you'd rather leave it there. Okay.
She scurries
well,
off into one of the other rooms.
Deborah, do you have any rations you can share? Just something small. Like a piece of
Yeah.
bread.
Here, take it. I hand her a ration.
Thank you.
I haven't really been keeping track of them, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I didn't even see any on my backpack.
How long did it take us to get to the deep green domain?
We can handle it later. We don't have to-
Alright, I was gonna say, I have 8, so I would have enough regardless, but...
Yeah, you're probably fine. It was about like
Alright.
6 days or so. And then just
Okay,
a couple of the days you guys were given some food by another source. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, they're just over here.
Hey, do you want to try and scare him?
I mean, we could. I don't think there's anyone around, though.
Ah, but maybe with a little think with the thief.
That's fucked up. I like it.
As you make your way back up to the dockyards in the middle of the night, it's maybe just kind of past midnight now. Still quite dark out.
Hey, Pavlova, is there a special way that you got in when he locks his door?
Yes, there's windows on the back side. I would dive in and then climb up. She still looks a little embarrassed about all that.
It's alright, that's alright. We do what we need.
I'll leave it to you if you want to scare them.
How about I go in through here, and then you like bang on the door, like and try and scare him?
I could try. I mean, they probably, as far as I know, I think they think I'm still out here. So
Yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe you could be like, help me, and like fall in the water.
but then I would get all wet.
Alright, you don't have to fall in the water. You just fall down like here.
I'll bang on the door a little. Give him a
Alright.
little spook.
Right. I'm gonna go for what she said. I think she said jumping over here. That's what she was talking about.
She says, I would dive down into the water and then climb up the stilts. I've got claws, you see, and she kind of shows you her hands. It's a catchy thing.
All right, tell you to go.
All right. Ruva and Kaj, can you make perception checks for me?
Wasn't really given a time frame when to scare them.
Ruva, as you're just kind of quietly talking with Kaj late into the night, you hear a splash from outside.
Gosh. Did you hear that? I
Hear
just
what?
heard a splash.
Oh, thief.
Yeah, I think so. Be on guard.
As soon as he splashes, Tiber's gonna rattle the door a little and like step beside it.
All right. The two of you hear the door rattle from inside.
Did they get out of the water or get into the water?
There are two of them. I'll go where it sounds like the splash went. Check. Oh, I guess we're locked in, so as long as they don't come in, it doesn't matter.
We're not trying to kill them.
Just be on guard.
He'll fake
Um,
fiddle with the lock.
Ruva has her hands on the daggers. No, we can't kill them. If I'm correct, and our ghost is the fish thief, they will have information. We can knock them out, though. Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Yeah. Non-lethal.
He'll knock on the door and step aside again.
Try and climb up.
All right.
Whoever's
Again,
knocking
like
at the door, they can't read the hours apparently.
athletics go.
Hey.
Well, why aren't they knocking? It can't be them if they're knocking.
All right, Gail, it's a little hard, just kind of from the wet wood and some of the waves. But with sheer determination, you managed to pull yourself up to sort of the platform that this building rests upon. You can see that there's a window on the back of the fishery here.
Great. I'm gonna like crawl over to it. It's my key move right here. And then I'm gonna tap on the window.
All right, the two of you inside here tapping from a window on the far side. To the south.
Can Ruva try and stealth over?
Tiber's gonna start whistling really loud.
Yeah.
She becomes the night.
All right, you stealth your way over to the window.
She's like checking it out, seeing if she can see anything.
Koch has his like head in his hand. He's like, "How the fuck are these bozos stealing anything? They're so loud."
It can't be. I don't think the person in the front is working with the person in the back.
I hope
Wouldn't
not.
make sense.
Fiddle with the lock again.
What the hell was that sound?
Gremlins.
Wait, can Ruva do like a insight check to see if she could put two and two together? Because that sounded very Gale-like.
Sure. We'll roll it against, I suppose, deception from Gil, just so that it's contested.
Come at me, son.
Nice.
It was a little high pitched, so you don't really put it together.
Okay.
Just putting on a bit of a voice.
This could be a distraction to make us leave. They might know we're here.
He'll knock on the door.
We can't hurt them until they come inside, Ruta.
Exactly.
So just let them come in.
On the inside of the door, there is a bolt. You guys could unlock it from inside. You just wouldn't be able to lock it from the outside.
Yeah, but we can't hurt them out there.
I know. I'm just describing the door. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
Ruva
take
has
my-
no intention of unlocking the door.
I'm gonna take my dagger out and tap the window again.
Ruva is gonna be like right next to the window, but to the side of it, still in the stealth, just waiting for them to come in the window.
Is there another window, or is there only this one?
I don't think that you would know that Ruva's at that window.
Oh, I was just curious if there are other windows in general.
There's another one on the far end. Ruva, are you looking out the window?
Well, just kind of like waiting by the window, can only see through part of it, like the part like on the farthest side. But
All right.
Are these windows locked?
I don't know. You haven't tried them.
Can I try it? I want to see if it lifts at all.
Yeah, you try to lift it. There appears to be a latch on the inside that's stopping it from lifting.
Oh, what the hell?
does it make a noise?
She didn't tell me this.
Yeah.
Do I hear the noise?
Yeah, it's pretty quiet, so I think you'd hear the window kind of rattle slightly.
Okay, Ruva's gonna position in
I'm going
between
this
both
one.
windows.
Is this one up? Can I get through this one? She lied to me. I feel tricked by Pavlova. And before she's like, I am a serial killer, and murders all of us. I'm gonna try to open this window. Do.
It's also locked.
Oh, god damn it.
But Ruva, you hear this rattle this window rattle.
Mm-hmm. She stays put.
Hey, Kosh, is that you?
Yeah, what's up?
You open the door?
No.
Why not?
I don't know if you're you.
The fuck does that mean?
Don't open
I don't
the
know.
door.
Do a Tibbs thing.
Akash. Don't open the door, Akash.
Ruva, you hear another splash skill dives back into the water.
Is it athletics to climb on this pole? Like climb back up on the dock?
Yeah. But Pavlova will try to help you up.
Okay.
I would eat, but you can't see me. Do you want to listen?
Yeah.
All right. You start to climb up the post here along the dock, and you start to slip, but Pavlova reaches down and grabs your hand and kind of strains. She's not exactly the strongest of creatures, so she has to strain a little bit, but she manages to pull you up just enough that you can kind of hook your arms on the top of the dock and pull yourself up.
Oh, thank you, Pavlova. I appreciate it. Gosh, open the door. Stop
Yeah.
fooling around. We found who the thief was. When we got information, you're welcome.
Yeah, we found one of the scientists.
The thief? Was it the ghost?
Now, will you open the door?
Okay, step back for a second.
No, don't. If you open it, the sanctity of the seal of the potential crime scene.
Oh,
will
hush,
be-
you chicken. That was me.
You guys are fucking
Alright.
nerds. Open the door.
I was gonna open the door. Like, oh, it is you guys.
Yeah, no
Oh,
shit.
shit.
We found one of the fucking people.
This is
Well, the
Pavlova.
fucking people.
She's with the group of researchers.
Oh, hey, little
Yeah,
one.
Oh,
she was left over. The rest got
the Nyan Hari?
wiped out, I guess.
Akachi?
Oh, and by the way, I was right about the island.
Yeah, surprise, right?
Hold
Hey.
on.
I
What the
told
hell do
you
you
guys he
mean?
was right about the island.
I didn't.
I'm-
I didn't mean that in a bad way.
Kosh believes in me. I know the wind.
So
I went and looked for it for you.
we have the thief.
Does that mean I don't believe?
Tibbs,
The
get out.
thief.
Get out, Tibbs.
What?
We have to make sure that no fish go missing.
No, you. Oh my God, Ruva,
That is
why are you not
entirely
understanding?
disrespectful.
She
is
was the one.
correct.
She was the one stealing them. She's not gonna steal anymore.
She's been
No.
alone, Ruva. She's
And
not
that's
had
totally
anyone.
fine. I don't care that she stole it. We need to get the information. So we need to
We have
prove-
the information.
What the
We
hell
don't
do you
need that guy anymore.
What do
cares?
you mean?
I mean, we need his boat, but
It could be nice to still find out what else he knows,
She-
or if he's
Oh.
hiding something from us, knowing that we know now.
All right,
But
so,
in-
so
yeah.
listen. First of all, if he's hiding something, and you can tell me after I tell you what she told us, it's probably going to be something that he wouldn't tell us regardless. Second of
yeah,
all,
I think he's the suspicious one here.
if he is at all, we'll see. Anyways, she told us that the group went over to the island that I told you about, and when she was sick because she didn't feel well, when she got better, she found out that there was another group that was armed. The group we've heard rumors about
Oh,
that came to
the
hurt them. That went
mercenary
to the island. By the way, her group went through this fishing boat. This is the only one we've seen so far, so he probably took them over there. He
Which
knows
means-
about that. He
He
might have also
probably knows
taken
what
the other
happened
group.
to him.
which
Yep.
probably means yes.
I don't think
Because
we can
if
trust
he
him.
remembers not bringing them back, that means chances are he knows what happened. So let's find that out.
In either case, we'll need someone to boat us over there. I don't know how to run a ship, any of you guys.
I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
that's all we
could-
need. We just need him to take us on the boat.
Yeah, we could probably just
Although we got
ask
to keep
him.
an eye out because
And
if
we
he
need-
is,
We need to keep her
suspicious.
hidden too.
yeah,
Right, we probably shouldn't keep her near here then.
Why?
we were just taking her here to show you that she's a thing.
Yeah.
Why can't we just
Well, and
say
turn
it
her
was
into the guy that knows that she's been stealing the
She
fish.
is scared.
We don't have to turn her in.
She
can
is
just
terrified,
say-
Ruva.
All right, how much money do you guys have? I have 5 griffs. Say we cover the cost of her fish, and then no one.
I'm not paying for her fish. She doesn't even know it was her.
Okay, but we're not going to get the information.
Also, that's a month's worth of fish she stole. That's a lot of money.
A month? Oh, that's true.
Yeah, she's been here for like a month. She's been living in that abandoned house.
Yeah,
Feel
I
bad
know.
enough for her as it is.
Yes.
I put that together. You weren't here, but okay.
I
Well-
just say we just finish this mission, see what he knows, see if he can take us, and figure out what to do with her. Whether we
Okay.
take her with or not.
So what you're saying is we're gonna continue to guard till he comes back, and then we're gonna try and find out the information.
Might as well. I mean, we're already kind of halfway through the night.
Okay, so you know how I was saying, get out, Tibbs? Get out,
Yeah,
Tibbs.
we can finish.
I was
off
here
this.
when he left.
Wow,
I'm
you know-
technically as
in
much of
the
a guard as
house.
you.
Why are you,
Get out of the house.
why are you so cranky?
Yeah,
I'm just
right?
saying,
Did you not eat dinner?
I
You
haven't
guys
yet,
go
actually.
get
No.
go get Pavlova a room and some food at the inn and get some rest, and then we'll meet up together in the morning.
I'm not paying for a room. I'm gonna go camp out over there.
Are you okay with
Okay,
that,
just
Pavlova? Or do
make
you want
sure
to camp with
Pavlova has
us?
somewhere to sleep. That's safe.
Yeah, we got some tents. It's fine.
Would you feel safer around people back in your house or camping with us?
Well, there's lots of space in the abandoned house if you wanted to stay there.
I mean, do we want to get caught coming out of it? I don't know. Do they kind of like guard that place? Is it like a no-go to go in it or near it?
You'd be squatters, I guess, for the night, but
Yeah, I don't.
it's one more night at this point.
There's no one living there. I imagine you could probably slip out when there's no one in the square.
Yeah, all right. Fuck it, let's go.
Maybe we should find some food before we go in as well.
We'll
Well,
keep you safe.
I mean, all the shops are all gone. I think
No, I mean hunt for food, Tibber.
wanna go hunting? I mean, we can.
No, we're not.
It's pretty late, but fuck it.
So, Kosh,
I still have some fish if you're hungry.
Oh, yeah, why not?
I mean, I already ate, but yeah, more food the better.
Yeah, if you're alright to share, and thank you, Pavlova.
Kosh,
Yeah.
I will not be doing any of the talking for the rest of this,
Okay.
as I am not entirely sure what uh, what you guys plan. Actual, like, I don't know if it constitutes a plan. Seems a
It's
bit.
very loosely a plan. Really.
So I'm gonna let that happen, and I will be there to bail you out if necessary.
There we go. We can rest a little bit easier watching the house now.
Sure.
So Gail and Tibber, you make your way back towards the abandoned house with Pavlova.
I want to make sure like there's nobody like moving around in these houses now, right? Like they're not peeping.
No, it's quite late at night now, so
All right,
everybody's
cool.
asleep.
Oh, it seems sus.
And so the door is still unlocked as Pavlova doesn't have the key. But you make your way into the abandoned house. There's fish in the kitchen, and I've been using the bedroom to keep my things.
That's alright. We'll get you in the morning. You can go ahead.
She
No,
opens
I'm
the door. She opens the door here to the bedroom. You can see clothes kind of strung up along the room.
gonna chill out here in the what do you call that, hallway? Yeah, hallway.
Yeah, hallway.
Ooh, a rug.
Burrito yourself.
Now I'm gonna lay on the rug. It's my pillow.
It's old and a little dusty. It smells kind of musty, Gal.
It's okay.
As settle in for the night. So was there anything you wanted to do, or just long rest?
No, I'm just gonna sleep.
Alrighty. What about Ruva and Kaj?
We just
Uh,
alternate watch, I think.
Yep.
But otherwise, just sleep.
Alrighty. Then I don't think you necessarily need it, but long rest.
Yay, I gain nothing.
I got a spell slot. Let's go.
But it's the principal.
Yes, the
For
principal.
talk to board.
Make friend with bird.
Make a friend of that bird.
That is my spell slot.
Bird friend.
Alright. Then eventually it rolls around to the early morning as you wake up again. Not an incredibly comfortable sleep, but sleep nonetheless.
Gets the job done. Big Gale.
Hmm? Hmm?
Uh, Morning. Should go check on the other two.
Yeah, probably. Are we gonna leave her here?
I don't know. I don't know if she's up. Oh, well,
Good morning.
Morning.
perfect timing. We were just about to head out.
I see. Do you want me to stay here then?
You can come. It's risk it on you really though, so I mean, if you don't feel safe.
We won't tell though.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything.
when you were around town, did you see a group of people with weapons?
Biggest group we saw was about 3, like, I don't know, preppy looking people in the tavern. I wouldn't really call it a group though.
That doesn't sound like the people I saw.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't looked past like this eastern part of town, so don't
Do you
plan to
remem-
go there anyway though. So
Do you remember anything about their features? Like something specific that we can catch?
Um, not really. Just they were human mostly. Rough-looking types. Sort of leather armor and daggers and swords.
you can keep an eye out, but as far as we saw, we didn't see anything.
You said mostly human. What else was there?
Well, I didn't get a very good look at all of them. I think they were human, but I guess hard to say.
It'll be fine. Let's
All
go.
right.
I'll watch out.
Then you make your way back out. You kind of peek through the door, Tibber. And you don't see anybody out in the square.
You know, you had some little kid thinking there was a haunting in this house.
Really?
Yeah, he was hiding out here next to this well, broad
Oh.
daylight.
I see. If you see him again, you'll have to tell him that there's no ghost.
I think I told him that anyway, but at least in the
Honestly,
grand scheme of things, I was right.
if I say we should tell him we saw a big scary ghost.
We could probably keep him out of the house.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of ran away, so I don't even know where he is.
Well, I mean, I did say you were kind of scary.
That hurts my feelings, you know.
I mean, not to me, to strangers. I think you're lovable. I told her. Said you're the most gentlest person I know.
No, I understand though. I mean, orcs. Yeah, rough features.
No, I think it's your tonation. Sometimes you're real stern.
Well, kind of have to be the one of the group. Don't really want to be.
No, that's Ruva. Why we always get in trouble with her?
She's she's a bit scary, if anything. I'm kind of more scared of her than anything else.
Same.
Like she's gonna kill me.
So back at the docks, Ruva and Kaj, I suppose you maybe take turns, but eventually it rolls around to morning and you're both awake.
Didn't hear nothing on that, Riva. You?
Um, No, I didn't hear anything.
You hear some creaking along the docks outside, and then the bolt on the door clicks open, and the door opens, and you see Bruno standing there.
Ruva
It's kind of
puts her knives away.
he looks back and forth at the two of you. Well, did you catch my thief?
All quiet.
All quiet. Well, that's a shame.
They come every night.
I don't believe every night, but relatively often. Would have thought we'd been due for one.
Well, nothing on our side.
I see. It is unfortunate. And as he stands there talking to you, the three of you make your way to the docks. Gil and Tibber, you can see Bruno standing in the doorway, talking, assumedly to Ruva and Kash, who are inside.
Oh, looks like we made it.
Pavlova, does he know what you look like?
Yes. When the researchers were arranging a boat trip, I was with them.
Does he seem scared to you?
No, he was quite friendly with us when we talked to him.
And do you know if he let the others, the scary ones, as well take a voyage?
I don't know. At that point, I was mostly hiding.
Alright, well, let's do the best we can then.
Yeah, morning.
There's the rest of you. Morning to you as well. Suppose you don't have anything to report either.
Nope. Granted, I was kind of patrolling more, but yeah, no, I didn't see anything.
Maybe they're just gone. They lost interest or something.
Perhaps.
He kind of looks past the two of you to see Pavlova and says, weren't you with the researchers? But he didn't go with them.
Yeah,
what are you doing here?
She was waiting for us.
Yeah, we found her in the tavern.
She's a contact for us. We've been trying to get a hold of her, but it was a little harder than we thought. We got a hold of her. She's supposed to be our guide, but we still need to get onto the island.
I see. Alright, well, you all can come in. Gotta get things set up for the day. So as you kind of talk with Bruno, he's now opening crates and getting things ready for the day, opening drawers and pulling out knives. Pavlova looks a little bit embarrassed. You can see her cheeks are kind of flushed, and she's has sort of a guilty look on her face as she looks around the fishery.
So then, big man, we out our part of the bargain.
Suppose I can help you a little bit. though no fish thief was caught.
That wasn't our goal. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, we're just supposed to protect, right?
Well, with the goal of catching the fish thieves, no?
They don't come, we can't catch them.
I suppose. You can make a
Kinda-
persuasion check, Tibbs, if you want. Or intimidation, whatever you want.
Intimidation's better, but he's not really trying to be rude, so.
Alright, fine. I suppose I can tell you what I know. Look, the folk that you were asking about, the researchers, they paid me to make a detour on my fishing trips and bring them to the Isle. Not exactly sure why they wanted to go there. Didn't think there was much out there. But that was where they wanted to go. So paid me a decent lump of gold, and that was that. Once we arrived, dropped them off there. They told me that they'd be camping out there for quite some time, so they didn't need a ride back at the moment. I was to pick them up in about a week or so.
They weren't there when you went back?
We sailed by again from time to time. Never saw them. There is more to the story, though. You see, not too long after the researchers went to the island, another group came asking around. They told me they were looking for their friends, and that they also wanted to go to the island. They offered me double what the researchers paid to get them out there. And so, well, I couldn't turn down an offer like that, so I took them. They told me that they just needed to speak with them and that they wouldn't be gone long. Told me that I could just pick them up back on the same day on my way back from fishing. And so that I did.
You picked them up?
I did. I returned to the island on my way back, and we picked them up. There was less of them, though. I figured that some of them must have stayed there, joined the researchers. And well,
Yeah.
we sailed back into the docks, and I brought the others back, and he kind of pauses at this point in the story and kind of thinks long and hard. Well, listen, you mustn't tell anyone. When we were sailing back, I saw one of them. They were cleaning their weapon. It had blood on it.
Yeah, I think I pick up what you're putting down.
I didn't say anything. I just pretended I didn't see, and I dropped the others back at the docks and went about my business. It's not something I want to get caught up in. I'm just a fisherman.
Well, you see, we kinda need to get to that island too.
I see. I suppose I sort of figured that was why you're poking around and talking to my first mate. He seems kind of conflicted torn.
Look, we're not scientists. We're not anybody, actually. Um, we're just trying to do a good deed and try to find something for someone. We're not going to kill or ruin anybody else's plans.
You see
We're
him kind of
completely independent.
you see him kind of glance towards Pavlova, who's sort of avoiding his gaze, but when he looks back to you, he kind of looks a little bit sad and kind of guilty. All right, I suppose you folk don't seem too bad. We are heading out on a fishing trip today. I can drop you off at the island if that's what you want.
That would be great.
I actually have a question.
Yes.
So you don't know where they went? The ones who came back that same day? They didn't say, like, oh, thanks for the trip. Or maybe they mumbled to the others about where they were going afterwards?
I'm not entirely sure, no. I'm assuming they left town. I haven't seen them since. But I don't know where they went. They didn't say to me.
What a waste. I guess we have to go then. Maybe we can find a clue.
Soon we will know for sure.
I suppose so.
There has to be something out there. Everything points to it.
Well, once the rest of the crew arrive, we'll be setting out. So, you can wait around here until then. And the ship will be ready to sail.
All right.
Thank you, Bruno. We'll keep your secret. I'm sorry for what you had to do. And for the toll that you have.
Aye, thank you, lad.
You won't be caught up in anything that is happening to us.
Well, certainly hope not.
And you can take partial credit for perhaps one of the greatest advancements that'll come from it. Hopefully.
Oh, all right.
See you later.
Aye, we'll be ready in a moment. And you make your way out of the fishery back to the surrounding docks. You can see some of the others. One of the men who was in the fishery the other night, and where is she? There you
I
are.
hope that lady's nicer to me now.
You can see a few people scuttling about on the fishing vessel on the other side of the docks, just sort of tying down knots and getting things ready to go.
You guys ever
Alright.
been on a ship like this?
No,
Yes.
I've never been on a ship.
I don't think I have.
I'm sorry, did you say yes, Ruba?
Hmm?
You said yes just now.
To what? I was only half listening.
A ship.
The
If anyone's been on a ship before, Riva.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When were you on a ship?
You guys did a very good job in there. Maybe you can take care of yourselves more than I think.
What the hell are you talking about? When were you on a ship?
A long time ago. When are we setting up?
Are you okay? I just
Hmm?
want to get closer.
What? Yes. Why are you so close? I
You're
just
being odd.
I didn't didn't get a lot of sleep. I mean, not good sleep last night.
When were you on a boat though? A long time ago? As a kid?
Yes. No. I mean, yes.
Is it a no or is it a yes?
I'll explain it some other time.
I mean, we gotta wait for a boat, so you might as well tell us now.
Got time to go.
It was about 5 years ago, right before I came to the orphanage.
Where are you
Yep.
coming from?
Oh, you know, from the sea, I suppose. That's where boats
You
come
don't just get on a boat in the middle of the sea.
from. Of course not.
You can't.
I mean, I guess if you can fly,
Gail
can
probably
you fly?
could.
You
I
can
don't think I
float.
can fly. Y'all can kind of fly.
Yeah.
You all seem to have special powers. And I
I
just
know,
kind
we're
of
not
am
just
here.
special humans.
Mm-hmm.
Can you fly, Pavlova?
No.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, she can climb. You can
Yeah.
climb, right?
Yeah, I can climb things with my claws.
Anyone can
You
climb.
have claws.
Nice. I don't think I can climb.
She can just climb better.
What do you mean you can't climb? I climbed. That's how I get up. on the
I
back of
lifted
the-
you up,
No,
and
the
you're
back of the
pretty
horse.
light.
Okay, first of all, I jumped in the water and then I climbed up the back of the house.
Like I said, you're pretty light.
You were the one in the water?
What? No,
What?
a different time.
Oh, okay. Hey, Gail. I don't think you've tested your teleporting today, right?
There's
There's
no
a
trees.
tree over
Yeah,
there.
of course. I'm not going over there for a tree. I'll just climb up the mast while we're on the boat.
That
Obviously.
seems very
Ah.
dangerous.
That does seem pretty dangerous.
Yeah, the higher up I am, the more chance I have for it to succeed. Obviously.
It's
What are
sound
you
logic.
people? Silly people.
Wait, I have an idea. What if
What?
you make makeshift wings out of some
And then
cloth? You
float?
climb up, jump, and use your float thing. Do you think you could start flying?
Oh, flying with wings would be the coolest.
I mean, if I'm floating, I'm not flying, so I don't think so.
Speaking of flying, where the fuck did you get that fire owl?
Oh, that's City.
You say
What?
it like it's something we've seen before.
Wait,
Well, you saw him when he was not
Not on fire.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an important distinction. Why is he
Well-
on fire now?
Yeah.
I don't know. He just
what?
while we were in the forest, I could hear him, and yeah, he wanted to help.
Did he die?
I think so. I don't think there are normal means from which to become like a fire version of yourself without possibly
Death?
dying. But
So you
I'm-
can just
I'll
summon
talk to him again.
a dead version of him?
So you're telling
Oh,
me
no.
that owls, when they die, they become fire owls?
I don't
Holy
think
shit.
every owl does that. But I don't know.
When
You
do,
can't prove that.
when
If
do
I
I
see
get
another
my
one, I'll
cool
let you know.
powers?
Hey, Gail.
Your cool powers being big.
That's not a
And-
power.
And
It's pretty good.
green. But, Gail?
Hmm?
Stasia's been in the pouch a very long time.
Who?
Stasia?
Who's Stasia?
Oh, you're talking about Stacy?
Stacy.
You
Who's
call her
Stacy?
Stacy?
Oh, the
But,
spider. Stacy's spider.
could you
Stacy's still alive,
potentially-
Gil.
You named
I
it?
don't know.
Could you potentially let her out, though?
Oh,
It's
you know what? She went
cruel.
with me on the trip in the water.
Oh,
It's
no.
about it.
Did you drown your spider?
You know, it might be a little waterlogged, unless they can also breathe underwater. You can do me all
Is she still in there?
I don't want to look now.
Schrody,
That's
It's been a whole night.
I'm gonna get a little close to the water and just
Why?
turn my
Don't let her
pouch
out in the
around
water.
empty my pouch.
No.
in case she's not drowned, she definitely
there's,
will be now.
there's probably water in there.
Water pouch.
She
All right, fine. I'll hold my hand out in front of the pouch so in case she's not dead, she just follows my hand.
All right. You overturn your sack there, and dump the contents out and catch a very dead-looking spider.
No.
no.
Oh yeah, that's gross. I'll throw it in the water. That's disgusting.
We need to.
That poor spider.
She died in captivity.
No, she
Well-
died in water, Luva.
Yeah, in a pocket-filled water
She
or a water-filled
drowned in
pocket.
captivity, Ruba.
No, Ruva is visibly upset by this.
To be fair, it's very surprising she didn't die before that.
Honestly,
Think twice about keeping our pets in our pouches in the future.
maybe I just shouldn't keep the pets now that I think about it.
Where do you keep yours?
My pet?
Yeah, or do you just summon them from?
He's all over.
Oh, what does that mean? I don't know magic.
Maybe he shouldn't
Oh,
come
sorry.
out when we're going on a boat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother him right now. He's doing spirit stuff, I guess.
He's a spirit.
I don't know. Maybe he goes to spirit work to get spirit money. I don't know how it works, man.
You're telling me we worked and then die and then work again?
Oh,
What kind of work do owls do?
now
don't know.
that's slavery if ever I've heard it.
They work at Hooters.
I was gonna say they're hoodlums.
All right. That's where we'll end the session for today.
Pavlova, don't let anybody put you in a pocket or a bag or anything.
we found her in a fucking cabinet.
Cupboard. She was in the box. We found a cat in a box.
Screw you guys! Tell me being in this session talking shit about me not finding stuff.
I followed
Yes,
your
you
shit. You didn't even
Yeah.
remember your own plan from last session, and I did.
Nope. Gil doesn't remember.
You murdered Stasia
Stacy.
without a care in the world. Without a care in the world.
Yeah, Gil's forgetful like that.
She did.
She
I
gone.
knew Gil was there. I knew it.
Honestly, I'm surprised she survived that long.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
She probably would have died sooner. But you reminded me.
She might have been dead for a long time. You don't know.
Yeah.
You said a very dead-looking spider.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah,
try
she
and
might have died when I
breathe
was going down the
underwater
chimney.
for like 12 hours.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Alrighty.
Awful.
So does anything interfere with next week?
Nope.
Nope.
Nah.
Alrighty. Then the next session of Silversong will be next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I don't believe anything interferes with Friday. And Wednesday is good to go too. So I think we just have a nice week of streams.
Finally. Let's go.
So the next actual stream will be Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern as well, for more Whispers in the Woods. So tune in again for more of that. If you want to see schedule updates and things like that, then you can follow me on Twitter or check out our Discord. We have an archive if you ever miss a session. It's the YouTube channel where I upload all the VODs. So if you ever miss anything, check that out. because everything is there, including past campaigns. If you want to learn more about the world that all this takes place in, as all the campaigns I run on this channel are done through within the same living world. You can check out the World Anvil. It's basically like a wiki for anything relating to the world. Yeah, there you go. That was a nice 100.
Wow.
That's for
Um,
Stasia.
And yeah, so check out the World Anvil if you want to learn more about places, factions, characters, deities, all sorts of stuff. This campaign takes place in Middlemere, so check out that page if you want to learn a bit more about that. But yeah, other than that, follow if you haven't. It's free, and we're gonna do something at 100 followers. We'll do a fun thing. So
You can also use your Twitch Prime, so if you have it,
indeed, yeah.
that's free also, technically.
What's Twitch Prime?
Twitch Prime is when you click the sub button and you click the Twitch Prime button under it.
If you have.
Your Twitch Prime.
Man, you're clearly a scrub. Didn't even talk about what Twitch Prime was first.
Well, that is all for tonight. So have a good night, and I'll see everybody on Wednesday.
Bye
for,
bye.
Thanks for watching.
That's
Bye.
good done, yeah.
Thank you for DMing.
Thanks for playing.
That's all, folks.
Oh, God. Don't you dare end it there. Awful.
Oh, shucks. Later, guys.
Alrighty, well, that was quite a note to end it on. But good night.
Mourn Stasia with us, please. Thank you.